Hey guys, John from the John Muir Show here, and in an election year it's to be expected that the party out of power is going to spend a lot of time attacking the party in power as a way of trying to get power back for itself. But it's really difficult to go attacking the party in power when things are going incredibly well under the party in power. And you see, that's the position that the Democrats find themselves in right now, because of course you have Washington, D.C. controlled by President Trump and a Republican legislature. In Wisconsin, you've got Governor Scott Walker and again a Republican legislature. And things are going incredibly well on numerous key fronts in both the state of Wisconsin and in the nation as a whole, so making Democrats' job incredibly difficult. Now, there's a lot of things that they are going to try and do to try and make it seem like it's a negative, but the one that's going to be the toughest for them is that, hey, the economy, it's looking great. The unemployment numbers, record lows both in Wisconsin and in the nation. And a lot of people who aren't incredibly politically charged, what do they vote on? They go to the polls, they vote with their checkbooks. So definitely an uphill climb for the Democrats heading into this year. Now, there are still, of course, all these liberals and their leftist media friends trying to come up with ways that they can try and take down Governor Scott Walker, make him look bad going into November. Yeah, so the 8 far-left folks who are running for the Democratic bid to take on Walker, they've been largely or collectively saying all sorts of outrageous things, talking about how, oh, if elected, I'm going to work to try and undo Act 10, or I'm going to go ahead and try and do everything I can to ruin the Foxconn deal if I get elected. Of course, with anybody sensible knowing that either of those things or both would be absolutely terrible for the Wisconsin economy going forward. Yeah, so the leftist media, though, like I said, they're playing a part too. There was a piece that was out today on the Wisconsin State Journal's website, and this one's referring to Governor Scott Walker, an appearance that he made in Madison yesterday, and it's titled, "As Immigration Debate Rages, Scott Walker is Not Weighing In." All right, so the story goes on to read that Walker has, quote, refused twice in as many weeks to comment on President Donald Trump's recent immigration pronouncements, saying both times they are a federal issue. And it is a federal issue. And Scott Walker is the governor of the state of Wisconsin. And the governor of the state of Wisconsin is in charge of handling issues that are going on in the state of Wisconsin, not the entire country as a whole, so it makes complete sense why the governor would not want to weigh in on these things. You see, Walker had noted when he was asked that question Madison Monday that it fell under federal jurisdiction, saying that he has enough things under his jurisdiction that he's taking his time on to ensure things are continuing to go well in Wisconsin. Now, you see, I was previously a news reporter, and I've been at events where I've asked politicians, including Governor Walker, about national issues. And you know what? Sometimes they answer. Sometimes, if there's a lot of questions that they have on state issues, they don't. And you know what? When they don't answer, it's totally fine. Let it go. Sure, you have every right to ask that question as a journalist, but at the same time, if you're asking them about something that they are not responsible for, that does not fall within their job duties, then go ahead and move on. They're not going to talk about it. If it's something that is one of their job duties, hold their feet to the fire. They absolutely should be answering about it. But now you got the Wisconsin State Journal out of this, trying to make it seem like, oh, look at how shady Walker is. He's not talking about something that he really doesn't have any skin in the game on. I mean, are you kidding me? This is what you're resorting to? I mean, if this is how you're going to try and make Scott Walker look bad going into November, you are showing how porous your party's chances, whichever one of those 8 liberal fools ends up winning the primary in August and taking him on, how poor their chances are of actually beating him. Oh, my goodness, this is going to be a very, very fun November. That blue wave that we're hearing all about, yeah, I don't see that one happening. That's all the time that we have for today, but tune into the John Muir Show each and every weekday on WTAQ, WHBL, and WSAU. Until next time, I'm out.